What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy TNT Neon Prime here, and we're back. Finally, I have all the pieces to what you see here. MENASOR. We'll do a review on MENASOR. I know I didn't do a review on the individually parts. There's so many reviews out there, so I figure I wouldn't do that. I'll just go ahead and do a review on MENASOR. And what a wonderful combiner he is. So let's get into it. Alright, there we have MENASOR standing up before y'all. It took me a minute to get these parts. Like, you know, Drag Strip was the first one to come out, and I got him from Walmart. Then I ended up getting Breakdown. I ended up getting Breakdown from Walmart. Dead End and Wild Ride I had to hunt down on eBay, and I got him for let's see, Dead End was $44 and Wild Rider was $34. So I got both of them off eBay. You know how much they would be at Walmart? $24 for Breakdown and Drag Strip. So, but I end up getting this guy, Motormaster, from Robo Kingdom at a whopping $99. So a $10 upgrade from $89 in the store. So it ain't too bad. I at least ain't pay $160, $150 for them. But enough about that. We have them standing before y'all. I didn't do no reviews on none of these guys because it took so long for me to get them, and by the time I did the reviews are already out for Drag Strip, which I had him first. I should have did a review on him, but for Drag Strip, Dead End, Wild Rider, and Breakdown and Motormaster, it's, you know, too late for me to do reviews. So, but it's never too late to do a review on the combiner side of him. And as we look at him, he look very, very well. Look very good. But there is a few quirks about him. None on my behalf. I don't mind it. I'm just happy to have a legend combiner. Hasbro, if you're out there, throw us. We already got enough Devastators. We have a Combiner Wars Devastator that I'm using, and maybe other folks are using for their masterpiece. So we already got a Devastator, a nice looking Devastator, if I might say so. Let's get some Aerial Bots. Let's get some Computron. Bring it on. What's the other one? Defensor. We need some more of those guys. We got a lot of Decepticons out in the works. Hey, bring on a Bruticus. We don't have a Legend Bruticus. Bring that on too. Alright, so back to this guy. Looking really, really good. I really enjoy this guy. He is very well put together. He is healthy. He is very healthy, and joints are strong on him. Everything looks good on him. Everything looks good. But like I said, there's a few quirks. Like if you look at Dead End might have a little bit of gappage right in between there, which there's, to me, I don't find no issue with that. You can, you see where my hand at. I don't find no issue with that. And where Drag Strip is, pretty much flush with it. But I think that all boils down to how low the car is versus Dead End. So yeah, other than that, looks fine to me. Alright, zoom back out. Also, like when you go for articulation on the legs, if you go to a bend, you might slide the leg out, which I don't mind that. I'm just throwing this out there for the people who might mind that. And when they do get their MENASOR fully combined, they just throwing that out there for the quirks and all that stuff. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with this guy to me. to me. I really like them. So, but like I said, I finally got this guy. I've been had them now together I've been had them now for about a month, and just put them together last night. Cause I, doing other reviews, trying to get other stuff out. So, but let's go over some articulation and details about this guy. So, first off, we have his head looking very MENASOR. Going back to the G1 days of MENASOR, we have his nice chest here, nice big chest here on this. As you know, with the Cabana Wars, we had a open chest where we had a six robot to come in, which was his version of Roller, but that came with the G1, and so they get it with the Cabana Wars, but I did it with this guy. So detailing looking real good. We have nice detailing up in here with let's zoom in on it, like ridges and everything. We also have some detailing here, nice robot detailing right up in here, also around the crotch area. But like I was saying, on that head sculpt looking very menacing. Very menacing. Look very good. Like the vent detail we have here. You see in the background we do have Motor Master arms in the background. A very nice vent here. We got some detailing here on the side of the arms and everything. Looking very good. Very good indeed. Nice detailing on the legs and everything. If you look here on these panels here, they show in details of the bottom side of, Wild Rider and breakdown cars. So that is very unique, tabbed in. So to give you the illusion that car is all is connected all the way in, like deeply connected in. So that's real good. I like that real good. So I'm gonna zoom in on that so y'all can see that detailing. So you look like this is the detailing for breakdown, and this is the detailing for Wild Rider. Pretty much the same detailing because they pretty much are the same car. Pretty much. Now that was lazy on Hasbro. So they could have made the cars like they're supposed to be, but lazy is as lazy does. That's all, you know what I'm saying? So we got nice purple feet down here on the back side. So we go on the back side, and you can see we have breakdown and Wild Rider here on the back side. You can see that I have the guns ported right here for storage, and I go through all that. But yeah, pretty much these are the same car. So only difference is you got the spoiler and the window guards back here. So back up, we have some nice detailing in the back of the thighs and everything. And we go up a little further, we have the gas tanks and stuff from Motor Master. We got the back of the truck here with the hitch trailer and everything. Got the side of the trailers here. I love this section right here where it breaks up and everything. It breaks the guys up, so that looks really good to me. I wish there was a way they could have did the legs a little better. Some people complaining that they want the legs on the front side of it, but to me, well, let's bring it around. They want the legs on the front side. I mean, it does look a little cooler with the legs on the front, but if you go back to G1 days, his legs, he was actually like this. And as for him and the aerial box, the cars was on the back side of his legs, as like the aerial box. Planes was on the back side of Superion legs. So I don't mind about this. It looks fine to me. So all right, let's get back up to this towering menacing. So we're going to go with the articulation of MENASOR, which his head can rotate right and left. He do not have no up, but you can manipulate the the transformation and get him a little bit of up. He cannot look down. Let's put that back together. Cannot look down and whatnot. He has elbow, shoulder raises, so they can go about that high. Bring him out so you can get we can get him in about that high. Let's get in, so zoom out so you get that high. One thing I wish they added was, I don't know if, let me see, if you know Metal Hawk and Ironhide, they have this deal here that was a filler, so I wish they could have done that to this. I mean, they got so much engineering in just the trailer alone to combine MENASOR. You would think they could at least put a little bit here. Now that's a gripe that I have. I don't know if other people are going to have it, but that's a gripe I have. I wish they would have had a filler here. So about like on 86 Ironhide. So let's get back to that. Get back to it. Can rotate the arm all the way around. Nice ratchet. This ratchet is softer, so it's not as loud, but it is a ratchet. I was watching other YouTubers. They were saying, people on YouTube were saying that drag strip joint won't hold good, and mine's hold good. So I'm gonna put the sword in, and you see it don't fall, it don't drop down. He can hold it all the way up. Even if I touch it, let me bring it. Even if I touch it, it don't drop. So I really got to hit it to make it drop. So you know what I'm saying? I really got to hit it to make it drop. But my copy holds good, so it must be in the you know, different copies or whatnot. Also, he has a nice elbow bend, so you can get a 90 out of it. Let me get him standing up instead of leaning forward, so get right at a good 90 out of it. Has a bicep swivel. Also, you have on your hands, you have a ratchet for as rotating the hands. Now, here's another thing. This is a combiner, which they should have had a ball joint on his head so he can look down, and they should have gave this guy articulation hands. Even with the combiner wars, they gave you a hand that can move in and out. Of course, it uses it as a double, as a foot, but they could have done that with this. Like I said, all the engineering that they done in the trailer alone, they could have added that. That wouldn't add no more money to it. Also, there was some more things they could have added. Oh, there was another set of combiners that had articulated figures. Like I said, with the engineering, all the engineering that went in this trailer to form MENASOR, they could have put that in there. Also, let's bring it down. He does have a waist rotation, so you can get that full 90, full 360 out of him. Out of that, also he has a nice ratchet that can hold Wild Rider and the leg up, so you can get a nice high kick there, and you can get a nice high kick in the back. You have a ratchet that can hold his leg up pretty good going out. Has a thigh swivel, and right here, when you get ready to bend these knees, make sure you hold back here so you won't pull them out, so you can get a nice bend out of that. So there that go for that bend out of that knee. Let's bring them back, and that will do it. Oh, that won't do it. I forgot one more articulation. His feet. Also, you can see I already have one because I had them in the A stance. So we have a ankle tip that goes crazy. So you can get much you can out of that. So you can get pretty good poses out of that. We don't have a toe down, but we do have a toe up sorter, but it opens up the doors here. So we do have that going on. And that's about it for their combination side of MENASOR. I mean, not combination, articulated side for MENASOR. And there you go, standing with the heroic stand. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna go over like storage and what he came with. Wow, that came with MENASOR. So we already know what guns come with what car. But you can see right here I have storage here for drag strip pistol. So it's like you can store it here and he can shoot out, rotate that hand out so it look like he's shooting at the Autobots. Let me get him standing up like he's supposed to. Alright, raise up. Same thing with dead end rotated, and look like he can shoot, take out the guys left and right, as you can see right there. So we got storage here for his weapons for drag strip and dead end. Alright, then right here have the weapon storage on right here on the back. You can see right here on the back have it for Wild Rider right on the back, and for as breakdown you can see I have his gun right here in his storage place up there. So yeah, that's where you have most of the storage going on for Mr. MENASOR. Alright, get him. I got him standing kind of wonky. Keep tilting forward, but we'll get that. Let's put a little knee bend in there. And yeah, what the fuck is that? And there you go. Now, as far as weapons for this guy, they come with this little sword, and this sword is, to me, is too little for MENASOR and way too big for Motormaster. Then they come with the sword, has some nice detailing in it, which I already know DNA got a kit out for this guy to upgrade the sword and everything to make it longer for MENASOR. Also, he comes with this, which is part of the trailer, and this is about the sorriest looking weapon I ever seen that they ever gave a combiner. It's pitiful. We have no detail in here. This is top of the trailer, which I know they got to use that. I think it's part of the trailer, but I can't remember if it's top of it or not. Then we got that going on. Yeah, it remind me they took pieces from his feet, from a Combiner Wars feet, and put it here. This could have been done better. I mean, it's part of his turret. So, and I get it that they had to have something for the the battle station. So it's part of his turret. And then again, let's back MENASOR. Then with they give you this. This is a whole lot of waste. We could have used this for something on him. Something like make him a little taller. You know what I'm saying? Make him a little taller. But DNA has already come out with stuff and fixed that issue with that. And if y'all wondering if there any place to store this, yes, there is some place to store him on MENASOR. So what I do is split them and make it like this, and you can sort of kind of give MENASOR some wings. Take that peg and put it into the trailer port, and it pretty much will go on MENASOR about like that. Let's tab it back together. Alright, we got tab. So it'll go on his back like so, and then you can see it from the front. You see it from the front, so you'll see how that looks from the front, which, yeah, it is what it is, but God knows, that's the only place you can have storage, or you can do like everybody else and store it back in the box. So that's what that piece is going for. It is going back in the box for that. That's my story for him, for that little piece. All right, so we'll be back with size comparisons. All right, for a little size comparison, we're gonna bring in Pocket Ruin Bruticus, so y'all can see how tall he is against Pocket Ruin Bruticus. Combiner Wars aerial box, so y'all can see how that spans out. I think they about the same height with the, well, he is a little taller, just a little bit, not by much. Alright, Combiner Wars MENASOR, so y'all can see how that go about, which I still like him. He has some quotes about him, but I still like him. So there you go with that comparison. Now I do think, let me get his sword out his hand if he'll let me have it. This is the size sword that should have came with this MENASOR, and look how much bigger that sword is. Look how much bigger that sword is over that over this MENASOR sword. And if you want to pose it, he can hold it and he can wheel it in his hands as need be. So yeah, and we have Combiner Wars Combiner Wars Devastator. So you see how he stacks up with Big Boy. See, can we bring him around? So I'm gonna put him in front of him, and you can see how he stacks up with him. All right, so he's a big boy. Big boy. He's a big boy. So you can see how that is. So, alright, and forgot one guy. He is standing beside Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. So y'all can see how that go about. So yeah, it looks real good. I think the scaling works real fine with him. Of course, DNA makes more parts to make him taller also. So that's how he'll look against your deluxe classes and Voyager classes boss. Alright, my thoughts on this guy. Rating him 10, highs of 10, lows of 1. I'm gonna give him a solid 9. Only reason I'm giving him a solid 9 and nothing lower, nothing higher, is because he had the little gaps in, as far as ingenuity. The ingenuity is great in it, except for they could have put a little more ingenuity into his hands. That's going to knock him down some points. Breakdown and Wild Rider, they could have came up with something better, different. They didn't have to use the same car. They could have changed that. Other than that, I think the guy looked good. He looks really good, and I hope y'all can get y'all hands on him. Besides of his puny weapons, his sword, his ridiculous looking gun, blah. And this guy right here, I think if y'all can find him, get him. I wouldn't pay for Motormaster. I wouldn't pay no more than a little over $100 for him. Like I said, get this guy. If y'all get him, get him. Hold on to him. Don't let him go. Cause if y'all end up selling him, y'all will regret it. For those who have the other versions of him, I still say that's up to y'all. Still get them, and y'all can have a version of a third party third, fourth party, and a version of a Hasbro to compare to, which the Hasbro is going for a little of the cartoon look, except for the arms. And that's another thing, I do not mind the arms on it, cause pretty much Motor Master trailer and everything did integrate in the G1. It just integrated and turned black. Cause you think about it, he wouldn't be able to bend in cartoon. It's a cartoon for one. In real life, he would not be able to bend his arms unless dead end and drag strip was separated. So kudos to Hasbro on doing that with the trailer, where the integration of the trailer separated drag strip and dead end, broke them in half, where he can get some elbow bends. So I completely understand that. But you know, like I said, other than that, y'all get these guys. He's worth it. He's worth it. But like I said, I won't pay no $160, no $200 for no Motor Master. Nah, no way. I'll put that towards a masterpiece before I pay that much money. And then you got to pay for shipping to get it over to wherever you get it from. So, and people charging like $40, $50 just for shipping, and you already at $200, over $200. But you know, each to their own. So if you can't get them, you got the Cabana Wars, or you got a third party. They'll do. But you know, I got the Cabana Wars, but I wanted a MENASOR. I can deal with the Cabana Wars right now. They both going on the shelf, so people can see the difference in them. But you know what I'm saying, that's my review. And you know what I'm saying, you can give a thumbs up if you like this video, or you can give a thumbs down if you dislike this video. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and I like to thanks to all the subscribers, non-subscribers, and future subscribers for watching this channel. And as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Hey everybody, y'all be blessed.